Like my butt wasn't stopping it, and I was like, oh my god. Hey guys, welcome back to Simply Steph Space. I'm Steph, and today I wanted to talk about this past month. So this past month I started my calorie counting again, and I'm happy to say that I am down 5 pounds, but I actually got down to 6 pounds, but I've noticed my weight kind of goes like this when I'm losing weight. So I am net down. So that's very exciting. I did want to lose, I think, 10 pounds this month, but I did have a week where I was traveling, and so that kind of set me behind. But once I came home, I got back on the bandwagon, and I am very happy. I hit my lowest that I've been in the longest time. It was 236.8 pounds, and that was the lowest I've been in a really long time. So that was, I think I kind of I got a little teary that day when I weighed myself. I called my dad. Manny was at work. I texted him, and I was very excited that I broke through that plateau that I was hitting. So I started this month off at 242.8. As of today, I was 238 on the nose. So that's about 4.8 pounds down throughout the month. But like I said, I had gotten down to like 236.8. So that was like 6 pounds. And anytime that happens, I notice my weight kind of like it goes up, it like fluctuates a lot. But once I hit like a low point, that means that like soon I'll be down to that low point consistently, especially if I'm like doing all the right things, like tracking my calories, eating whole foods, exercising. I know I'll be there fairly shortly. So the plan for next month is really to aim to lose 10 pounds. I'm starting to notice that the longer I do this, the easier it gets. So I've actually been PRing on my Peloton for the last couple of days, which has been like fantastic. It's so cool. I was telling Manny that yes, this is tough, but the longer I do it, the easier it's getting. But also, since it's getting easier, I can push myself harder. And I noticed that really on the Peloton. And we actually went rock climbing yesterday at our rock gym, and we hadn't been there in like a couple weeks because like I was traveling, and then Manny got a new job, and so we've been kind of busy. But Manny was like, we need to go to the rock gym, and I was like, I agree. So we went to the rock gym yesterday, and after not being there for a little bit, I put my harness on, and this is a harness that I have, and it just like slid on, like my butt wasn't stopping it, and I was like, oh my god, like this, it was so easy to put my harness on, like that means I'm doing something right. So that was very exciting, and so I'm very happy to be doing this and starting to see things move on the scale and other victories that I'm having in life. So it's really great, and I'm going to keep doing this, obviously. Like, I want to get this weight off. I want to be happier, and I want to have more mobility. But it's just cool seeing, like, the little wins so far. And I know that it's going to get a lot easier, and I can push myself harder. And I'm just very excited to keep doing this journey and take you guys along with me. So, goal for October is to get down 10 pounds. That is my goal. One other thing I did notice too, after like a month of really focusing on eating better, was that my hunger cues are more defined now. And I'm not sure if it's because of all of like the processed crap I used to eat that was just like messing with my hunger cues. But now it's very obvious when I'm hungry, and I'm not sure if that makes sense. Like, I think when I was eating crap, it's almost like that was like dulled. But now that I'm eating better, I'm like, oh, I'm hungry, so eat. Whereas before I would just like eat, and maybe it was just like a constant state of just like being full that I just wasn't noticing, honestly. But I do realize that like my hunger cues are a lot more defined and natural than they were before. And definitely I've noticed that foods that are a little bit not great for you actually make me feel kind of bad. And I don't know, again, if I was just in a constant state of feeling bad that I just didn't notice it. But it's definitely very interesting. It's like a kind of an experiment on myself of what it happens when you change the way you eat for a month and are pretty consistent with it. So that's kind of cool. And it was really cool to see like the non-scale victories. Like I said, my rock climbing harness just sliding onto my body before it was like I had to fight it over my butt to fit. And then my Peloton workouts, just I'm like able to push myself harder. I've been hitting those PRs. It's just fantastic. And then other parts of my life that are getting better, I think because I am taking better care of myself, is I'm reading more, because I'm like, I can do this. I can start reading more and take time for myself to read more. I cleaned a lot of the house today. Before I would have just been like a slug and been like, this is my weekend. I get to just sit and do nothing. But I've noticed that when I do that, I don't feel great during the week. It's like, makes it kind of worse. So I'm focusing on having like a clean house. Like Manny always tells me our house is clean, but I'm like, it could be cleaner. So I think me working towards these goals makes me realize I can do other things and snowball into my life of more positivity and getting more things done, making myself happier by getting those things done. And so it's been a fun journey of actually like really trying again and seeing what I'm capable of. I think the first time I lost the 30 pounds, and now technically I'm down 35 pounds. So yay, finally past 30 pounds. But the first time I lost the initial 30 pounds was when I was like, you know what, I should get on the dating scene. And that's when I met Manny. So I think it's good of focusing on bettering yourself, and then other good things roll with it. So I encourage you guys, like, I'm not saying like everyone needs to lose weight to do positive things, but like if you're looking to have a cleaner house, start by doing the dishes. That's something I learned from a YouTuber, Kelly Bransford, and she's also a Connecticut person. But she would start by cleaning her dishes at night so that future Callie didn't have to deal with that in the morning. And then she said that kind of snowballed into, she would do the dishes at night and then she would clean up like her kitchen island and stuff. So doing one small thing for yourself can snowball into other positive things that you do for yourself. Where some people might see that as like a burden, like, oh, I have to do the dishes. And that's the way I saw it too before I adopted that habit. But it really is something that you think of, what can I do today that my future self will thank me for? And I think that really is a beautiful way to think of things, like especially things that are just like, oh, I have to do that. But you're doing it for your future self. So I'm trying to lose weight for my future self. I'm trying to improve myself for my future self so that I don't wake up again. Like, I've been trying to lose weight for years, and if I had just started a long time ago, I'd be at the weight I want to be. But this isn't the end of my journey. I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm going to get there. So yeah, I just wanted to share sorry, it was a quick video. I had just filmed a reaction video that I'm going to edit and post. I'll be wearing the same stuff. Sorry. It's the weekend. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in here and let you guys know September was a great month. Not perfect, but there was a lot of progress in September. So I'm very happy about that. And October will bring even more progress. So I'm very excited to do my next week's update, but also excited to see where I am at the end of October if I just keep working. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment. Those things all really help my channel. And I really appreciate my subscribers and anyone who chooses to subscribe today. You don't have to, but you guys are fantastic. And I love seeing your comments and your progressions and your stories down in the comments section and on my other posts. If you want to get a hold of me or talk about something that you want me to react to, check out my Instagram. I'll link it somewhere on the screen. I also started a TikTok. I'm still getting new to TikTok. I'm an old millennial. So please forgive me if I'm not great on TikTok, but I'm going to try to start posting there more as well. And so, yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. And I hope that you hit your goals this week as well. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.